things, you know, Charlie. Chat bout, chat bout, chat bout, chat bout, chat bout, chat bout, talk things. Chat bout, chat bout, chat bout, chat bout. Talk about the things where you want to, talk about the things where you can't do, talk about the things where you bother you. And anybody try style you, tell them this, yo. I know what you think of what you know. From a little and a grown up.
Good day.
Yeah, you know.
Good night. Good evening.
Lord of
Good
mercy.
Merry Christmas. Good Happy New
Happy New
Year.
Welcome
Good
to Top
Kwanzaa.
Ravers, where we rave
And
every
have fun.
Tuesday.
Like period.
How we are
Enjoy
dancing.
yourselves.
Yeah.
Woo!
Welcome one and all to Tabs Talk
Talk
Live.
Live. Yeah.
I'm Ricardo.
I'm Deidrie.
And I'm Shamir.
You ever say so?
And
Yes.
I'm Shamir. I'm Shamir. And in other news, the
Right.
Top
Yeah.
Talk Live will continue to be held every Tuesday at 8. You know, something like that?
No,
Yeah.
so like a news reporter.
Lord
of-
Shamir.
Wow,
Anyways,
no.
welcome everybody, one and all and one, to Tab Talk Live. It's another Tuesday evening,
Yeah.
and we
Yes.
just a vibe.
We just
Yeah.
a vibe because it's a nice evening to vibe.
Right.
We carry the people up. You know, so we're real gone viral.
No, as in.
No, because
Yeah. And we carry
Because
people
Russia-
here.
No, as in.
you know, some feel like Russian I got call we still.
I feel like
Him
Russia
a go
them
call
might
we.
call
If
for
you
the
authorize that one day,
studio.
no.
Him I got
And
authorized.
we're ready whenever you're ready because let me tell you something. Something about us as Tabs also always a warm up voice.
Right.
So whenever you're ready,
Yeah.
we're ready for
Anytime,
you.
anytime you're ready. And for those of us who are just joining us, this is Tabs Talk Live, where we can talk about our business
Safely.
Yeah, this is
Right, so if you
episode
have
2.
business to talk about, this is a space for you, right, Deidre?
This is the platform.
So just tap into Tabs. Get it?
Deidre,
Okay,
Deidre,
no.
you're not done.
No.
All right.
She does
okay.
this every week.
Yeah, every season. The new season.
Every
New
week.
season
And
same
Ricardo.
Deidre.
them weak. Get it? Cut them laugh till them weak.
Every week.
Okay, we're going to
Yeah,
keep it going.
yeah,
So we're
please.
just inviting you all
So-
to just share the live.
Share the live.
Share the
we do.
live.
Share the live.
Share
Tap
it
up the
now.
live. Tap up the
Yeah,
screen.
yeah.
Taps
Taps and roses.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Period.
And
That's
up
what
on
we
TikTok, you know, one look at arrow down the bottom right, you press that, and you see
You
all the
press
little
that.
contacts that will come up with us. Dun, 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 dun,
Ta, 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 ta,
and just
ta, ta,
hit send. When the people them know we're going, we're live, we're
We're
in
live.
charge. Yeah, top
Yeah.
start.
Mm.
We're
Sounds
there.
good. Sounds good, Shamir. And Shamir, I just feel like the temperature is getting a little bit hot. Anybody feel?
Yes.
I just feel a little bit.
And the lighting.
I
At the
think at the lighting.
or it could be the incoming conversation.
Yeah. Topics them hot tonight.
It's what?
Hot topics. Well, guys, it's time for hot topics, and social media was a little bit. I know.
Hot.
Social
Yes,
media was
it's
a
been
little. Not
hot.
even a little. It's been hot from January,
Yes,
but like,
I like
It's been a long January.
it's been a long January.
been a long January.
And it's been a very entertaining January. January 3rd, we have one more day, and I think tomorrow is going to be the best. I just feel
We
it in
just
my
feel like
spirit.
something at home. What are we gonna see?
Something.
Let's see. But before January 31st, we have a
Yeah.
recap of what happened this
Wagwan.
week.
Let's
Yes.
see what going on.
So the first thing that we're gonna talk about is
Christian She.
Christian.
Go
Yeah.
put blue face pan face.
No, as in.
Tattoo. Well, me not lie still.
You're not like what? No. Go ahead.
Me
and
not lie still. That kinda cool, you know.
Cool.
To put tattoo on your face.
I mean, it crazy, you know.
it's crazy.
But it cool.
You know,
No, as in.
Imagine a girl is so interested in you that she tattoos your face on her face.
this is the thing now. Jamaican man like crazy.
No,
Because,
as in.
oh, him find that fascinating. Says she tattoo the face pan the face. That's
So you would do it?
Hello. First of all, I didn't even have one tattoo, much less to commit to a man, to put a man's face on my beautiful face.
She thought it was cool. She in love. She crazy.
She thought it was cool as. She thought it was.
Ricardo, why your take on it?
Cool. The other day I was kind of like talking about this with some of my coworkers, and you know, sometimes when we talk about love being blind and stuff.
Yeah.
You know, one time there's a particular person that I'm kind of head over heels for right now. And
Right
I guess
now?
no, like as in Muda put the name everywhere.
Eh?
No, as like Muda tattoo. Me that
And
tattoo me eyeball.
That is the reason why
Lot of
you
nice.
No.
stop before you do nothing and you think it through. 'Cause
Right, and that's just
infatuation
the
at
reason
its
why you
best.
talk about your business safely, so you can conk me in my head and tell
Yeah,
me
because
so.
you'll conquer from now, because that
Right.
make no sense.
No, but
People-
for real, as in, I could have tattooed them them name all over my
Why?
body.
Come like
As
a pair
in-
of crazy people they on top stock like.
Moving on.
Hold on. Before we move on, I want the people that make me know if them with a tattoo. You that tattoo your significant other face by your body or them name?
Well,
make you know in the comments.
We're not going to judge you if you choose to, but I was just thinking that maybe something so permanent with things that are kind of temporary, I wouldn't.
But you're in love.
You don't know if it's temporary.
Everything in life is temporary.
Remember,
You
so we
let
don't
nobody
want
tell
it
you
temporary,
otherwise.
Deidrie. We want it last forever, so that's why we are tattoo them name our body.
Well, do you know
Anyway.
what I'd like to see last forever? Another feud. First, it was local, now reach international.
No,
with
I
Nicki
said-
Minaj and Megan.
Nicki Minaj and Megan.
Yes.
First of
Why?
all, this is my take. I do not think that Megan was talking about Nicki Minaj, or even if she never that talked
The
about-
Bigfoot?
even if she was, as in the Bigfoot, even if she was talking about Nicki Minaj, like me think say Nicki take it too far, like as in.
You know, people are fragile, and I think one of the main things that with mates is that they're all human. So in the midst of all of this, maybe she just in her feelings right now, and she just let it out for Megan. Maybe a long time she wanted this. She said she have 5 extra songs, you know. So if the liar, as she say it, wants to that it's not true, she gonna drop the 5 songs them. So that's an EP about Megan.
Nicki have energy, you know. Nicki have energy and Nicki have money,
She
and
can't done.
that's it for me. Like, do you, boo?
As
Yeah.
a true Barbie.
No, as in, do
Yeah.
you?
Speaking of the whole Nicki and thing, have you guys heard the Shensi and Massacre song?
Ooh, the return of
You know,
Shensia.
dancehall
What you mean
Shensia.
return of Shensia? Shensia was never gone.
All right,
in
the
my
reality
eyes.
is, you have some fans who are upset, some who are just like you, because Shensia decided to make music for, you know, not so much us. But she come back with a good song, Hit and Run.
Hit and run. And it's nice, you know?
Wicked.
Turn around.
And she acting at the video, you know?
No, as
Yeah.
Like how when she there at the window, she
This-
looked down
yeah,
and the
no,
lights
I
come
seen
up
that.
and she
Me give you a hit and run.
yeah, she man.
hit and
But,
run.
but I feel like Massacre really carried that song there too, you know.
Whoa, what do you mean by carry? Do you mean he assisted in carrying or
I
did
mean,
he
no,
carry
me
the
not
song?
nothing against Shensia, but Shensia was just like the chords, you know. Forget the way she have the lyrics too, you know. But nah, I disagree with you, Deidre. Not attack me yet. But she have like the chords, and then Massacre just bring in this rough little vibe, bad man vibe to it, you know.
Alright, so just for the safety, for your safety and me not conking you also, what he's trying to say, viewers, is that he complimented Shensia well in the song, and I think that the end result was amazing.
So you can 50-50.
That it sound like more 2080, like say Massacre was.
All right,
the entire
Shensia
thing.
fan. All right, Shensia fan. Let's see what I go on.
Okay.
But tell me,
At the end of the
viewers.
day, Shensia can't do no wrong in my eyes, you know. That is just me.
Shensia is such a bad girl.
Shensia is just that for me, so.
Yeah.
All right,
Whatever she
fine. We
got
have
to
2
do.
Shensia fans in here.
Right.
But you know, say me I go rate Massacre.
No,
Ready?
as in, we not take away from Massacre, but
Massacre is greatness, you know.
no, but to
Nobody
say
likes
that Massacre carried the song.
That's a
I
bit of
mean,
a stretch.
That's
It's
a
like a
stretch.
whole elastic band.
Have you guys actually heard the song? I wonder if them listen to it already.
It's not too late to
Yo,
listen.
listen, let me hear the song. Let me hear the song.
Turn it up.
Hopefully YouTube now.
Huh?
Huh? Yeah, it have a little vibes.
We do not own the rights.
Right to this song. But yeah, let us know in the comments if you've heard this song. Good vibes, good energy. Love it.
You take it too serious. Give a little piece, just a little love. Now you take a set up on me, I eat up. Give me space, give me room, give me little breeze. Now Jesus, I will make you feel so.
All right, DJ,
Oh, when
let's
she
go.
said Jesus, you know?
No,
The
as
way she
in
said Jesus, she's
Jesus.
like, back off, man.
Like, period.
Yeah.
Period.
You just got a piece. I don't need this. And that's an
You know,
interesting conversation.
That's a very interesting conversation.
We are click though, the
No.
flowers and the leaf.
No, as in.
We are click for you. Yeah.
I'm too now.
No, but yeah, seriously, it's a hit.
Can't
It's a
manage
good.
them.
It's a good topic. I like how it's switched now. So it's not the man them just like hit and run. Look at the women do it too. And
Period.
you know, some men do get attached to the good that
Yeah.
brings life.
The good that brings,
Brings
life.
life.
Anyways, speaking of something else that brings life, Tiandra's mother gave life to her, and
In
Tiandra's
the
mother
water.
in the water apparently.
It seems to
Tiandra's mother called
Tiandra
called her mother a sea cow. That's so
What?
interesting to me.
She did what?
She did just that. So pretty much a young lady on TikTok would have been talking about how much she loves her mom and how, you know, the person she loves the most is a sea cow because
Right.
her mother is big in size and how the
So
fat
she
people
She
entered
called-
she entered into this annihilation of the of the plus size people.
And the thing is, it doesn't really matter your intent, people. This is very important, especially for those who love to use social media.
Right.
It's not about your intent. It's how you do it at the end of the day. Because it could have easily been said that, hey, I love my mom, and if the person I love the most, I don't even know what she did try to say, so I can't even find another way.
She said the word Seiko.
No, as in she
man.
said the person I love the most in the world is a Seiko.
Is a Seiko because she's big in body.
What?
No, as in, and Tiandra, well, in my opinion, I think Tiandra is the first person that has been cancelled by the Jamaican society because
the girl will say, why you
cry? Yeah.
Man. She get
definitely
cancelled.
But she can't get cancelled because she's rich. Tiandra no look rich.
Oh yeah, but
and
she
Tiandra like lose her
job.
job. So like, I'm kind of iffy about that because like many things say it should have reached that far.
But at the same time, it depends on the company she represents.
Right.
Because
she was in their shirt
yes,
when she was
so at the
saying.
same time.
Let me give you some advice. No publicity is bad publicity. Print some Seiko shirt and some Seiko merch.
No, as in marketing genius.
Marketing.
Well, they lose the job already, so at this point, I think you should.
I mean, yeah.
Just probably start selling some merch.
But that was absolutely crazy, though, to call your mom that.
And the thing is, once again, we don't have a relationship with her and her mom, but at the same time, not everything is good for social media. And those of us who really want to put ourselves out there to be influencers and to be life changers and whatever, we still have to be very cautious of what we do because not everything deserves the social media. Your views.
That's true.
I agree with you, Deidrie.
It's 2024.
No, right, and just even in the entire conversation about fat shaming and just body shaming, all kind of shaming in general.
Yeah.
Like you never know how far your words can pierce something, pierce someone, especially when a social media, know, like there are 9 billion people in the world.
That's so much now.
That
Overpopulation kind of crazy.
No,
still.
literally. So all these people can literally see your content. So you just have to be mindful.
Yeah, and you don't know people's circumstances.
Right. People can literally take their life after watching your videos. So,
And at the same time, people don't take everything where you see on social media as hard. Because if you take your life off of the Seiko video, guys, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, and I hope that she actually has a relationship with her mom where she's kind of able to say stuff like that and like they're okay.
I think it's
because at the end of the day, it's none of our business, right?
Really and truly, social media has kind of allowed us to see like 1% of people's life and think that we know
that is everything. Yeah.
So really and truly, she might as well have like a great relationship with her mom, and her mom can wake up and her mom will say, "What I'm see daughter," and she say, "What I'm see, we don't know."
Yeah. That might be.
Probably that's their relationship, but we just don't know.
We don't know.
But Tiandra, God's richest blessings to you. I hope you've learned your lesson.
Yeah.
Of course, that lesson for all of us learned, and I know that a lot of us have learned our lesson through you learning your lesson.
Don't invite the public in your personal life,
right?
Yeah, because you're gonna be trending like how the dirty money
rhythm
is still trending after feuds, causing clashes and fights and all the things. It's still a trend.
What's your favorite dirty money rhythm song?
It's Half a Bay Continent. Sorry.
No, as in
like
it's Half a Bay Continent. It has to be.
I think it's something else for Deidrie, but I'm not going to say it because it's a bad word song.
What's up, Jada?
Big.
Wow.
What's up?
My favorite one is Continent, and I said it already, and that doesn't change because
Continent is definitely my favorite song because
really
it's just the arrangement, the musicality. It's just really a good balance of amazing entertainment, but just amazing vocals because that boy can sing.
That boy can sing. And I know your favorite Dirty Money Rhythm song is Ours that we did last week. You can see it on our page.
Yeah, check out our Instagram page right now.
Yeah.
Top Stock Live.
Right now.
Top Stock Live.
I personally like though Bubblegum. You know,
like bubblegum.
You know when I drive on the road.
Yeah, bubblegum nice.
I'm just done beard. I'ma feel nice and clean. I'ma step in my car. I'ma come so play. More here. I'ma feel good. It's a feel good song. I like that.
No, it's a nice song for sure. I would give that as number 2 for me too. Valentine is just amazing. That's just the reality. And despite his feud with TJ, that seems like a waste of time.
Literally.
But they make
it's good vibes. Good vibes.
And speaking about good vibes, we're going to go into a game. So guys,
I'm gonna win.
we're going to go into a quick game.
Yeah.
So let me tell you, it's called a rebus puzzle. So a rebus puzzle is basically where we have like this. We have this thing, but it's supposed to mean something. It's a word or a phrase, but it's in pictorial format.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So
So can the viewers see what's going on too?
Yeah, the viewers are going to see on YouTube.
Awesome.
Right.
Okay, cool.
So let's see the first one.
Okay, so the first
The first rebus puzzle.
But I'm going to easily mash this up still.
All right, so we have this one.
Soft. I don't know the answer. Crossroads.
One thing. Crossroads.
Yeah, man.
Beep, beep,
Crossroads.
school
All
church
right,
kids.
so
That's easy.
Deidre's at 1 point.
Immediately.
Mhm. All right. Number 2.
Hurry up! You're slow.
No man, Shamir.
Winners win.
You don't get
How about that there?
hurry up.
Winners
Okay. All right, go on
No,
again.
no, no,
All right,
no.
I'm ready.
All right.
Balanced diet.
That's it.
DJ did see this before.
I
DJ,
never saw it before.
you're too
It's
thief.
giving sore loser. How
No.
about you just use your mind and win?
Right.
DJ, no,
No,
all right, go on again.
DJ
All
they are
right.
3. All right, let's go. Wait.
DJ
First
thief.
No, as in.
I'm sorry, but it might take too long. Alright, me turn me back and give my extra second.
All right.
Let me know when you turn it.
Okay, we have one more. This one is a little bit hard. It was a little bit hard for me as well. Come, Shamir, you at least have to get one. You
Storm divided by TH.
Ah, Jesus Christ. Shamir Martin.
Under the storm? Under the weather?
No.
Storm divided by TH. What that? Storm.
Storm over the
Mm-mm.
storm
Mm-mm.
line, symbol line.
No, TH
Between
under the storm. Thunderstorm.
thunderstorm. That's so good.
Wow. You see?
I could have eventually get
Yeah,
Oh,
it.
but
that's a
even-
thunderstorm.
The understorm. The
Thunderstorm.
That's why I never get the first one them right.
Thunderstorm.
So as a winner, what do I get? Do I get chill merch?
We'll think about it.
Maybe.
When I come back, cause it's unfair.
No, we'll
After
think
me-
about it for
After
real.
I beat this young man, so
DJ,
much.
your thief.
I never thief.
But I know all your teeth, but your teeth.
Scream.
It's called school change.
Well. Guys, as you know, we have a brand new chill episode that is premiering next week, Tuesday at 8.
Next
Right.
week,
And before we even go forward, we have to go backward.
backward.
Because we need to discuss some of the things that we have in our last episode, which is episode 4.
Yeah, last episode was really interesting last week too.
Right.
Yeah, yeah,
so,
yeah.
So we're going to watch a clip. We're going to watch clip 1.
Clip 1.
Technical team is clip 1 ready? All right, so clip 1 is
Best
ready.
technical team.
No, as in,
JA,
period.
full stop, point
Have
blank.
it, man.
So we're going to watch clip 1, which is Gassa and Clara, and then we're going to come back to you. All right, guys?
We'll be right back after this
Why you
These
have to
break.
do this again, Gassa? I think you said you wasn't going to do this.
You need to stop provoking. You need to stop provoking me.
Why we can't have a disagreement without you thinking that you have to put your hand on me?
What like you know like them things.
I don't like it, Gassa.
You like it and it done.
I don't like it. Gassa, is you like it. And now you have me wondering if this is how you treat your wife.
Yo. Leave my wife out of this. You me tell you. Leave my wife.
Alright. Nobody start again. Done. Why you have to do
Alright,
this again, Gassa?
wow.
think
That was
you
an
say you
interesting clip.
It really was an interesting clip.
Interesting clip.
That scene they always make me uncomfortable.
No, as in the scene is very, very deep.
I don't know if it's stop.
But you have to understand too, Gassa, him confused.
What do you mean? Because
Yeah,
he's a guest of supporter in us, which is
No,
weird.
I
But
don't
let's go.
support domestic violence in
Right.
any or gender violence in any way, shape, or form.
Mm-hmm.
But I like to look at things from
Different
both
perspectives,
sides,
right.
not just the obvious one.
Right.
So from Gassa's perspective, he's trying to kind of not cheat anymore because he's
He might change
frustrated
him
with his
life.
wife,
Right.
but he also kind of wants to do it too.
Right.
So he's kind of if and but, and then she's so tempting.
Mm-hmm.
That conflict that he's feeling reflects in how he behaves. So you see what I'm saying?
That's a really interesting perspective.
Yeah,
because
it
I've actually-
reflects in his frustration towards her.
Right.
It kind of. something else I noticed too is that while he's going through all of this, his
Yeah.
first response is to do something physical, and I think it's
Yeah.
because men don't really have a space to really talk about how they feel, to really
Right.
discuss anything. So the first response is to do that.
Like,
so
just do it. Just,
So it's not just, hey, stop domestic violence, stop gender-based violence. It doesn't just start there. It starts at the root problem.
Right.
So I think, in general, there needs to be more spaces for males to be able to express themselves without being shunned, without feeling that, okay, yeah, cry, yeah.
we are
You know what I'm saying?
Balfa.
Yes, I get you. And just to put it out there, if there are any persons who are experiencing gender-based violence, domestic violence, or any type of violence at all, I think it's always best to report it.
Always.
Sometimes, especially in Jamaica, we don't really trust the system that much.
Yeah.
They say, yeah, we have stories and but it's always best to keep yourself covered and just report it.
And there are persons who don't know better, so it's always good to encourage them, to show them that, hey, this is not okay, because a major part of Jamaican culture when it comes to relationships is domestic violence, whether or not we want to accept it.
Right.
So it starts with us, starts with you. We have to start somewhere. But as a woman myself, I can't imagine what it would be like in a situation like that, and I never want to be in it. But 1 out of 4 women in Jamaica do experience this. So we have to start somewhere.
Right.
And I'm
Definitely.
glad that Chill touches topics.
Exactly.
Topics like
And
this.
just to give the people some data too, I'm looking at my phone right here. It says 42% of people trafficked are women, 23% are men, 18% are female children, and 17% are male children. This shows that everyone can be a victim of being trafficked and being violated. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So, if you're experiencing gender-based violence or an intimate partner violence, you can call the toll-free number 800-799-7223.
7233.
7233, or you can text START to 88788.
Right.
And on the note of stars, I just wanted to highlight the work of the Ministry of Gender, CGS, Culture, Gender, Entertainment, Sports. They recently opened a men's support unit. I don't remember the
Right.
exact wording.
Yeah.
So it's things like that. One step closer to change our culture to a better life.
Yeah.
Right.
Jamaica needs to move forward. We need to
Yeah.
grow.
And
The other thing I want to touch on is, do you guys believe in like traditional gender roles? Because that's something that normally comes up in terms of even with Savannah and her daughter, even with Mama and her sons, we kind of see that they kind of have pre-laid out paths for them in terms of what they're expected to do. And so I just wanted to kind of gauge a question to you guys, like, what do you think about traditional gender roles, and do they serve us? Do they still serve us? Are they serving us?
Traditional gender roles in terms of like a woman being a traditional woman and a man being a
Right.
traditional.
Right.
I mean, the thing for me, I have no problem with. Me personally, I like the idea of being a traditional type of guy where open the door for her, and I'm the one who takes care of the home, and she's the one who she can also work. I have no problem with that. But for her to be home and cook sometimes, and we can can balance it out. But for her to want to take the role of a woman or of a traditional woman, better yet, I have no problem with that.
Right.
But on the flip side, stuff that worked BC 800
Right.
now going to necessarily work in 2024.
Right. And that's why I love the character Savannah in a Chill, because she's like a boss lady. Like
Yeah.
she break every norm that you could think of in terms of
Yeah.
a woman.
And that's fine too, because we're growing, we're continuously evolving as a society. So things need to change.
And I hope it continues to evolve, because I would love to be a stay-at-home dad.
And I just think it's whatever works for you too, because for some
Literally.
persons, they do have an issue with staying at home, or their partner staying at home. So I think right now it's just best for you to always communicate with your partner or the person you're dating to find out what they're really into, so that it's not a clash in the future, because either way it's fine.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of something a little bit more touchy.
Oh God.
Right. Because this is tabs. I kind of wanted to touch on pronouns.
Right.
Right.
He, she,
so
they, them.
he, him, they, them, they, their, zers, all of them something there. And
Right.
what are our thoughts? And first of all, let me just a disclaimer: the thoughts expressed on tabs are solely of the hosts that are
And
going to
not
speak right now, and not of the
Ashe
organization and
company
and the Ashe company.
you okay?
Go ahead.
I don't know. It's a weird time we're in.
He's so interested in what DJ has to say.
It's 2024, and I think what I've seen as young as 13 to now, for persons to want to define themselves based off of pronouns, is very, very minimal in comparison. I've seen so much. The world can do so much. I don't think it should cause that much confusion. I just have one view that I don't know if it's controversial, but the sex part of the form, I think they should just have sex and not gender anymore, because that is where the confusion is. And then if you don't really have anything to represent somebody, it might be offensive. So
Yeah.
sex is what you're born as, and that doesn't change unless you have transgender option. That's what they have to do, right? So you can just select that, and I think that would make life way easier for people when it comes to documentation, instead of having all 30,000 options of pronouns. Thank you.
No, first of all, I've like for me, it's a super slope because I'm supposed to be progressive, and I'll leave it there. However, I'm a little bit caught because when you reach like like when people say there, how many genders are there, and somebody say 60 something, and then I say name the 60 something genders, and then like
It's like,
right.
Right.
Weird. Well, not weird. Some very different.
Right. So like I think it's something that I probably need to do more research. In terms of just understanding
And that's the
people.
thing. Researching makes a big difference, because the more you know, it's the more you can understand and have a better appreciation and a better response to things that are topical, like the pronoun.
Like the pronouns.
But
Shamir.
from my perspective, I agree with Deidre. If you're with the whole trying to put a whole meaning to sex and then gender, because the sex is what you're born as, right?
Or what you changed to.
Or what you changed.
Right.
So the gender, no, you can do whatever you want to do with that. It doesn't matter whether you want to call yourself in that aspect. So that's fine, but just to make things simple. There's no need to overcomplicate things.
Right.
If you are, whatever you have now, that if you put there. If you have that something there, you put the F for female. And if you have that something there, you put the M for male. Simple.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Well, at this time, we're going to take another break. We're going to look at clip 2 from episode 4, which is Savannah and her daughter having a conversation. And we'll be right back.
We'll be right back.
Yeah, let's check out that clip right now.
Where you going, love?
I'm gonna go get my hair done. I have an interview tomorrow. But why are you policing me?
I'm not policing you, Brittany. There's a difference between policing and protecting you. That's what I'm trying to do. Jamaica is a safe place right now.
Where in the world is safe? America safe?
You know what I mean.
And you know what I mean too, Mom. I'm going to be fine.
Come here. I still have to know what you're doing and where you're going, you know. You can't just come and go as you please. We live under the same roof. You have to keep me in the loop.
So you're asking me to move out?
I didn't say that.
Okay, good.
Still asking though. Where are you going?
Mommy, may I go look it?
Brittany, stop it.
Alright, just kidding. A friend of mine had told me about this new spot that's looking for a bartender manager.
What? What is it? A bartender or a manager?
Both.
What? No doubt of man is going to be no bartender. You crazy?
Manager. Look, Mom. I just need to lay low and enjoy myself. I don't want a big job stressing me out and stressing out my brain. I just want to chill, if you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
You know what I mean, Mom. Do you want me to spell it out for you? Mental health issues.
Oh, we've passed that. You're fine. Everything is fine.
Am
Aren't you?
For the most part, somewhat.
What you saying?
Mom, I'm just saying that I need some mental space. I can't go through depression again.
I can't go through that again, you know.
If you can go through it and I was the one depressed, can you imagine how I feel?
All right, take the space. But you have to promise me. If you're having problems, you have to let me know about it. Brittany,
Yes, Mom?
you haven't started.
No, Mom. I haven't started to cut myself again. I haven't felt the urge.
And if you do, you let me know,
If I
right?
do, you'll be the first person to tell. Promise.
Promise.
Bye.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Me love healthy conversations around mental health first of all.
That's
Yes.
the first thing.
Yeah. I
I
think,
see the deep.
right.
So many different
Mhm.
things it tackles.
I feel like we need to just be more open about just conversations about mental. Like first of all, one of the things that came out to me in the scene, you know, you start cut yourself again. No, I'm gonna start cut myself. You're going to depression again. Just that level of openness, just shedding so much light on it can just allow it. Because when it's in the dark, just too much factors. Because when your voice are the loudest in your head, that's like an issue. You need somebody else to be the mediator to talk to.
And something that I like, notice who her mediator is, her mom. And I know for a lot of people talking to your parents about mental health and being sad is not easy. So once again, pick up chill for touching things that we need to touch and talk about, because a lot of times when we have our friends or people to talk to, when we get home, sometimes we can't talk to them and it's just our parents and us, and then they don't understand what you're going through. So when they're calling you to do stuff and you're moving sluggish, it's the next argument, it's the next problem. But here, they're talking about what they're going through, and I think that's...
And it's phenomenal acting too. You watch it and you just like I say,
yeah,
whoa,
feel
yeah,
it.
feel
Like me
everything.
bawl. Like,
Yeah.
As in, I will cry.
Yeah.
I'm happy. I'm happy that the scene specifically tackled the whole aspect of having a good relationship with your parents. And last week you'd have remembered when I don't know if you guys remember when I said that parents, they're living their first lives too.
Right.
Yeah.
So a lot of the times we have to give them grace and try to tell them things and try to have a good relationship with them. And remove that, oh yeah, I'm a mother, so I'm not going to tell her because I'm kind of afraid. So if you realize, you have that type of mom where she can be cool, it make things so much better.
Right.
So much better for you.
And I can speak for myself. My mother is very tough. She rough around every edge of her body. So there are certain things I know it'll be very difficult when I was growing up to go to her and be like, hey, mommy, I'm going through these things. Because one time I tell her I'm like one boy, and Jesus, she never stopped talking about the boy when they at church. She pinched me and all of this excitement. But then now that I'm older, actually I understand why she was the way she is. Right?
I actually have like a story of
story
just
time.
mental health conversations just not being welcomed in general.
Yeah.
So one time in this class, and my teacher was basically talking about, it was just a group of us in there confided, and he talk about how basically his best friend died, and it was like his best friend for a good amount of years, and all of them something there. We was just having a casual conversation about it, and then I said, sir, do you have a therapist? I did not mean it in any way, shape, or form. I was just saying, sir, do you have a therapist? Have you seen a therapist?
Yeah.
And like the man like literally start cussing me up and say, what you mean? Me no mad.
He was probably offended.
And
Oh,
like
and
this
the
is a
mad
lecturer, like
Yeah, because people think that's like old time Jamaica. So for
Right.
parents and for them parents think, so if you got therapist or a psychiatrist or one of them people there,
you're mad.
they shrink them. Yeah, man, them are.
They're mentally ill.
You're
That's what they
cuckoo,
think.
yeah.
Right.
Twitch.
No, but then
Was
that's
he an
where
old lecturer or was he middle-aged?
He was an old lecturer actually.
Well, you have to understand this.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I've experienced over my years of living.
The very little.
The very little years of living.
causing
persons who have been through a lot more, or persons who are older, tend to be a lot more sensitive when you say certain things.
That's
when it comes to
true.
mental health.
So you have to be careful when you're dealing with older people and what you're saying to them, because they'll, I don't know why, but they get offended really easily.
That's
So-
such a funny twist, because the older people are sensitive about mental health, and because of mental health and us speaking out, everything you have to careful. You have to be very careful in terms of what you say around us. So we are extremely sensitive.
Yeah,
but they're
society is
about
sensitive
mental health.
now.
You think about it like this
Oversensitive.
switch?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Interesting.
So he just felt offended.
Right.
Yeah.
One of the things that I wanted to kind of coin is, the impact of social media on young people's mental health. And like for instance, but a whole heap of people are black, by the way. A whole heap of people me black for my mental health.
Instant
Whole heap of
delete.
status me mute for my mental health. Whole heap of people me archive for my mental health. I'm not even joking. I kid you not. I will
You
do
kid me
it.
not.
I will
No,
do
you
it. I will block you. I will never speak to you again for my mental
Oh.
health.
For your mental. Would I do a lot of
For
things for
peace.
mental health?
No,
you know?
for peace of mind, solitude.
Peace of mind.
As what
And-
Sabada said, no, listen to me. I'm going to block you.
And you know, I have a different perspective from what you do. You want to hear mine?
Yeah.
So, this is what I do. Whenever I'm experiencing any form of like negative energy from someone,
Yeah.
I try to say to myself, Shamir, you're in control of you. You're kind of in control of your own energy, and you're in control of your own peace of mind.
Right.
So, I'm not saying what you're doing is wrong, because that works for you. But for me, I tend to just adjust. So I don't block. If you check my phone right now, I've blocked no one. I've ignored no one. I've done none of those things. But if you are someone who has done me wrong, I still treat you with respect. You know why? You know why?
I'm not gonna like this anything, but we just not gonna talk. No, I like me gonna see.
I will know that you did something to me, Ricardo. And you will be on the road walking. And I'm walking by you. And I'll say, good morning, Ricardo. How are you doing?
How are you doing? Wow, I thought you were say good morning.
Good morning, Ricardo. How are you doing? You don't want to answer? That's fine. I go along my day. Because I grew up learning that you must just treat every and anybody with love and respect. And if they don't reciprocate it, that's fine.
Right.
Alright, but here's my thing. I feel like after a while you have to draw a line. So I guess it's a story time.
I agree.
It's a story time. So I'm going to express something extremely personal. Talk about your business safely.
Right.
Yeah.
Recently, I had a panic attack at home. It was very bad. Panic or anxiety, there's a difference. I'm
Okay.
going to say anxiety. I think it was that one.
Yeah, all right now?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was because I had gone through a very traumatic situation last year, and I was hearing that someone was questioning my character and saying some very terrible things about me that I found it hard to believe that someone could think that, and they shared it in front of people that don't know me. So now those people know of things that I didn't even do. And of course, a major thing for me is who I am, and my brand is not just, because I want you to see this, and this is what I want you to see, this is what I wanted to experience, but this is actually me for real. I pride myself in loving people and giving my all in everything. So that really damaged me. And in the moment, I thought I could have, but I didn't. I wasn't able to, so I don't know what you guys could suggest. I literally could not breathe. I nearly passed out. It was a very horrible experience. So I understand how it is with those who have anxiety attacks. It was my first horrible one in a long time. So I don't know if you guys have anything that you could, suggest to help me or somebody else out there who would have, experienced anxiety attacks. So, because this is about mental health after all, right?
Right. Not a therapist, not a physician, not a psychologist. But for me, one of the things that I kind of pride myself in is that I have a good relationship with the Lord, Jesus Christ. And there's seasons where you just go through stuff and you just have to check back in with God, who's your creator and who, just gives a lot of grounding. So that's it for me. So just prayer, and then my mother is like a really, really spiritual woman. So I probably go to her for advice, and she navigate and prays for me and stuff like that. So that's kind of my go-to.
My take on it is to for a better mental health, similarly to when you're working out. Let's say I wanna get strong. I wanna build my muscles and be one of those nice black man. When I go to the gym, I have to lift the 5 pound first.
Right.
You get me? Build up the muscle. And then after maybe a couple of days, I can lift up the 10 pound and it's not so heavy.
Right.
Then I move on and I progress, and then over time I'll build my muscles. Similarly to your mental health, it's important for you to work out your mental strength. That's something that's important. And so one of the things I would have learned from cadet, I was in cadet in high school, was sufferation builds character. I don't know if you've ever heard that one before. And what that means is, so when people go through certain things, over time, they build a little mental strength. But another thing you can do to build your mental strength is read. So I read mental health books, stuff like that, and it gives me an idea of where I am mentally, and it gives me that ability to be able to handle large pressure situations, so I don't end up in a situation where I'm having a panic attack and I'm just losing it. Right. So that would be my suggestion to you.
Thank you, guys.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
We're talking about our business
safely or whatever. Anyways, I think that's all for today.
Oh, really? That was so cool. That was I didn't realize at the time.
A nice little ending.
Yeah.
Right.
We're showing love, and I love.
Wait, let me tell you the book. Let me tell you the book. One of the books I recommend is The Subtle Art of Not Giving Up by Mark Manson. So look it up.
Amazing book, actually.
I love it.
Right.
It's an orange book. Look it up.
Read it. Really, really good. Wait, may I forget something? May I forget say our show now? May I say one book for watch?
One book for watch?
No, one book for one show for watch.
One show for watch? Quick.
Let me tell you what you can watch. You can watch The Color Purple. Great.
Okay, so read that book, watch The Color Purple, and then drink water. That's my suggestion. Period. Water for the skin.
Right.
Drink water.
Just a reminder that you can access our services at 8 Cargill Avenue.
Yes.
Yeah.
Imperium.
And then shop number 30.
Trinity Mall.
Yeah.
Montego Bay.
And text.
You can text me and contact me
at 8765
33
times. I feel like a time.
I want to dance. We can't sing and dance.
Yeah.
We're ravers.
Right.
Ready.
Ding dong and I,
Ready.
friends.
Ready. Ready.
I don't care. Who is okay in between? I don't care. Who the body magazine? I don't care. I don't get
Thank you for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen.
See you next week. See you next one. See you.
Next week.
Just see you guys later. We're going to UA. Go me and say we're going straight to the El Saleh right now. It's Hunters Week, and we'll be there hanging out with the Tower Brides. So if you're on UA right now, you can go to the El Saleh home.
Yeah, pure vibes, pure energy. Make sure to tune in.
Our name, our now contest. Talk about your business safely. Anything you want, talk about your whenever you want, talk about the things you want. All the things you feel. So we are chat post, let's so you know that I want to feel. Because I really want to know. But online, Facebook, Instagram, you not afraid of the process no longer. Search tabs, and right away, people want either way you have to say. Girl, you know you've been texting. One day it must lead to the sexting. It's not a if not, but not.